Huge Korean internet controversy as a Korean hot pot store is being canceled for their response to a picture of a Korean girl. Here's all the details. So the original post is a picture of a girl who clearly looks pretty at a prep school or a hagwon, saying that she is a distraction, not good for the school because people here need to focus and she's gonna be distracting. And then the hot pot account responds, "Do you like hot pot? Should I buy you hot pot?" But in a non-formal, I'm speaking to someone younger tone. And then Korean Twitter jumped on this. There's 5.2 million views.
Okay, there's a lot going on right now. Before he goes on, you gotta understand. The first comment I see, isn't that photo not AI? That's, so many things going on. Number one, if that is true, that could be true. People in Korea love Koreans, been here a very long time. They will complain about the most outrageous stuff. Like women wearing leggings. Oh my God, what are you doing? Being too pretty in class while we gotta study. Somebody will complain. Kids playing at 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m. outside of the playground. Oh my God, they're too loud. They will complain. They will complain. And number two, the photo does look a little bit AI, but Korean girl's usually slim. She looks very pretty from the back. It could be real. Could be real. A lot going on though.
I buy you hot pot, but in a non-formal, I'm speaking to someone younger tone. And then Korean Twitter jumped on this. There's 5.2 million views calling this out, saying that even though I've never been here, I'm never going there ever again. As these posts are being made, this account is supposedly blocking these people. I'm not going to read this out loud for obvious reasons, but they're even saying things like this. 2.8 million views on this. They're criticizing other posts as well. They actually refer to their fan base or the hot pot lovers as 용순이들, and 순이 typically is referring to females. So they're saying that a lot of your fan base, because Korean girls love hot pot, are females, and yet you're commenting on posts like this in a creepy, weird way. They're also noting that the account follows only Elon Musk, and there's a term called Teslam, or men who like Tesla, men who follow Elon like a king, like a god, and this is the group of people that would theoretically do this kind of behavior. If you're confused about this, especially as brands run wild in general these days on social media and they act like real people or individuals, Korea right now especially has bad gender relations, and Korean women despise Korean men that act in this way in a creepy fashion. And my assumption is that whoever's running this account, probably a male, as a lot of these people are assuming it to be, meant to do this as a clever, witty thing, but then it came across this way, and now people are going crazy over it.
That's the thing. A couple of things here. Number one, Korean women, girls, love hot pot. I'm not sure if it's like exactly hot pot or they call it maratang. It's like Koreans have, Koreans love categories. So like Korean women or girl, like there's like girl food. They call it like girl food. It's like tteokbokki and like maratang. And like guys will eat like, I don't know, I think it's like jimdak or something like that. I'm pretty sure the Korean people will let me know down below. That's another thing. Number two, male and female relations, the gender divide in Korea is real. It's actually calmed down just a bit compared to like pre-COVID times. But it's still very hot. Still very hot. And like I said before, Koreans love to complain. So, especially online where they don't have to show their face, oh my goodness. Like anywhere in the world. But again, like in Korea, like I said all the time, anything in Korea is going to be more intense than your country. When Korea does something, it's very intense. 5.2 something views over a "do you like hot pot" is crazy. And then they have Tesla, man. Yo, there's so many things going on in Korea. So many things.
To be fair about this, when you create a new X account or Twitter account, the first account it recommends to follow is Elon Musk, or you might even default follow Elon Musk. Of course, the Korean cultural understanding is important here, but in your culture, in your country, if something similar happened, would the public react this way? Would you be offended? Let me know your thoughts.
Okay, so the first comment says, is this such a non-issue, or am I just getting it because of the cultural difference? if you're a foreigner watching this and you don't live in Korea, you're like, what's the big deal? Yo, people who lived in Korea for a very long time. Koreans are very sensitive about certain topics. If you just bring up the topic, or you're dancing around the topic, or you come near the topic, chances are you will be attacked. Especially if it's online. Face to face, because Koreans have to save face, it's called chaemyeon. Maybe they won't say anything to your face, especially if you're a foreigner or whatever, because Koreans generally do avoid conflict. But online, where they do not have to show their face, they will eat you alive. Do I agree with what's going on? Do I think it's a non-issue? Yes. Do I understand why it's happening? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll give you an example. Do you know in Korea, the new iPhone, the Light Air iPhone, they hold the phone like this to show you how thin it is. You know in Korea you're not allowed to do this? There are men's activist groups that will take you down. Back to the iPhone. Korea is the only place in the world where that advertisement had to remove the pinchy fingers, and it's just the phone. So is it a big deal? Is it a non-issue? Maybe to you in Korea. Big impact. Let me know your thoughts.